I'm very excited to see how, particularly the new imports, they maybe crack on tonight for them. Max Wright, of course, is a player that I said already, you know, one of the star netminders in the division. At times could single-handedly keep Berkshire in games last year, and obviously he's sat on a 93% save percentage at the moment. So, and we'll see the Basingstoke power play for the first time. This is only running at 10% at the moment on the season. The lowest percentage of successful power play in the league, but Hull is 10th in that regard, but it doesn't take Basingstoke very long to improve that percentage. And the Bison take the lead after just 2.5 minutes into the game. Goal for number 8, William Stead, second on the season so far. It was a beautiful pass to Stead on the back door, I've got to say. Just seen it here, we'll see it once again from the zoomed in angle on the replay. Didn't take long at all. Plays across from the blue line, able to just find that neatly to Stead, who's open on the backside. Face-off to the left side. As he sees it off Max Wright's net, Hull win the face-off. Now with Emil Svek, tied up very quickly by Milton and another teammate, which I think might have been Sellen. Under a bit of pressure now, unable to clear it the first attempt. Sellen plays it back to a teammate once more. Chamberlain just all over the Basingstoke man, trying to knock him off balance, give up the puck, but now Milton evades the hip check of Hodgkinson. In towards Ralph, and it finds a way through. And the Basingstoke Bison, after really the grade A chance on the power play and a quick break there from back to front, lead by 2-0 against the Seahawks. You see there, Hodgkinson backing up, misses the hip check. In towards Ralph, just about gets that away. I'm not quite sure if it's maybe taken a deflection on its way through, but Chamberlain back behind the net goes to Corneal. Sobchak in and around the netminder's paint now with Svek. Through traffic once again, Chamberlain back to Sobchak, and just like that, Hull managed to get one on the board. I think a lot might have expected Bobby Chamberlain to try and let one loose from there. We'll see it here once again. Corneal behind the net brings this one low to Svek. Sends it through a bit of traffic. Max Wright with a pad save. Comes over to Bobby Chamberlain on the near side as we see it. We'll see it here once again, slightly different angle. The important thing here is I think watch Max Wright's movement, especially after the stop. He's all the way across that post as soon as Chamberlain picks up that puck. Long period of pretty consistent possession here for Hull. Corneal tips that one in. So plays it, but Hull still with the possession now. Spraggan sends it through traffic. It's still loose on the back door, and just like that, Hull tie it up. Great bit of follow-up play from Johnny Corneal, and Hull tie this one up at 2 apiece. See it here on the KCOM replay. They'll bring this puck back down to the blue line. With Spraggan, just about keeps that in on the blue line, sends it through traffic. I think it might be off the back of the leg of Stallard. Then Wright played it out just to his left-hand side before Johnny Corneal follows this one up and finds the back of the net. Might get a slightly better look of the action in and around the crease there, yeah. And the whole crowd letting the officials know what they think of the call. Hull in possession from the face-off. Corneal now finds Sobchak. Hewitt's got Svek to his left-hand side, fires in, it's still loose. Max Wright sprawling, and it goes underneath Max Wright, and the goal is good. And Hull take the lead. I think it's Bobby Chamberlain with the final touch. Just 12 seconds into the power play. We'll see it here. Hewitt goes across to Emil Svek. Let's look for it here. The puck is loose, and I think it's gone straight underneath the legs of Max Wright. The goal is moving, but there is no way that that goal and that puck would have not found its way into that net. And it's not a Hull play removes it, I'm pretty sure of that. It's Max Wright, if anything, has moved the net. Actually, I don't even think it moves until the puck's already across the line. But he squeezes that puck underneath the netminder. Using the balls now to find Morris ahead Crossing into the offensive zone, takes a bit of a tumble, loses an edge. Long stretch pass now, looks to find Chamberlain. 1v1 with Max Wright, and finds the back of the net. Bobby Chamberlain, the Hull captain, on the breakaway. Does exactly what they needed him to do. It's his second of the night. We'll see it here on the KCOM replay. Just a lot of room. Morris had just stepped up. I'm not sure had he actually known that Bobby Chamberlain was just floating in and around behind him. I think he must have, but backed himself to get across. Unable to do so, see him just outstretched and takes a bit of a tumble trying to find the puck. And Chamberlain, good stick handling, just moving the puck. Keeps Max Wright guessing and finds the back of the net with 8:51 to go. Hull stretch to advantage to 2 unanswered goals. Morris, through a bit of traffic, now deflected. Turned outside, Lee Bonner's now got an open goal ahead with just 4 seconds to go. And will pop the bottle off as time expires. And the Seahawks will take the 2 points in the League and Cup. 5 goals to 2. It was a clever bit of play, and I know it probably wasn't. It won't be the game-winning goal, it's certainly not, but Cornell still just switched on. Empty net, the temptation is to always hit it a little bit too early, a little bit too far away, but on the turn he just knows that if he just delays for a second, he's got a bit of a gap to feed that one into Lee Bonner. And I think the officials are just wanting to run a couple of seconds back onto the clock here.